Still very much acting within the range, scope, boundary jurisdiction. Come alive, get on board. On this sporting platform, join me on Offside with Olalekan Efficient. On Offside, we give it to you the way you want it. We take it deep, we even go more deeper. We bring you the action and excitement, where it's going down and how it went down. Join me on this super dial as I take you around the world of sports. For sponsorship and advert, you can call 070 35 41 51 92. Yes. Fantastic time to all the listeners, wherever you're hearing us from. Yes, welcome to another edition of your favorite sport program, Offside with Olalekan Efficient. And of course, yours sincerely, I'm Ighalo Charged, reporting for duty this morning, the 22nd of May 2018. Of course, it's quiz day. Less than 23 days to World Cup. Yes, everything is getting shaped, everything is being shaped up. Nigeria, the Super Eagles, is getting ready. Yes, to as they get ready for World Cup preparation. Don't forget, we'll be taking on Iceland, Croatia, and Argentina in Group D. 23 days to FIFA World Cup in Russia. And of course, I can't wait for that one. Yes, of course, I got news coming around all over the world, and majorly we'll be doing much of things that's happened. Information, how things all over the world is getting set to prepare for what's going to happen. And of course, we're going to take a swipe on what is happening at the Emirates Stadium. I told you yesterday that there might be a dramatic change in the camps of Arsenal, and the board are looking in the direction of the former PSG coach in terms of Unai Emery. And of course, don't forget that Arteta was the one was the one in front line to take over from Arsene Wenger. And we have to report that probably Thierry Henry we made a presentation yesterday in the morning. But I took a new swipe yesterday when news coming from Ghana saying that the board might dramatically announce Unai Emery as the next gaffer for Arsenal. Yes, of course, you can't say that. Of course, I think it's going to be an upgrade for Mikel Arteta. Yes, Emery has not done badly as he led the PSG to win treble this season, although they failed to actualize their dream in making impact in Europe. But of course, you can't say that it's a good one for Arsenal, if possibly that the board of Arsenal make sure they announce Emery to be a good one for the Gunners. Yes, of course, I'm going to tell you exclusive of things going to happening in the world in the camp of the Super Eagles. Yes, how things are shaping up. Yes, of course. Croatia also failed a terrific show for Nigeria as they name Modric, Kovacic and Rakitic in their final squad. I'll give you more details going into that. And of course, Argentina also the name Messi Ighalo and Di Maria for Eagles, as Icardi is out of this one. Higuain, Lanzini and also Benega also made that Jorge Sampaoli final 23-man squad for FIFA World Cup in Russia. And of course, the Minister of Sport, Solomon Dalot, is talking here, say Ebola won't stop Super Eagles DR Congo games. He begs, being begged, he's saying that everything is in shape. Yes, as you know that there is a new Ebola outbreak in Congo. Maybe people are saying that maybe the game should be stopped. But I think it's not going to be a good one. Let's just put in place measures to make sure that all the players were properly checked and everything, all medical attention are put in place. Let's go on this very short break, and I will be playing a song. This song is coming from that man from Port Harcourt for song. We call him, his name Duncan Mighty, feature Olamido on this one, and it is Say Go Look. I'll listen to this one, and when I come back, we'll kickstart the show. Don't forget, it's still Offside with Olalekan Efficient. We'll be back after this music break. Don't go anywhere.
We live in the life.
Yes, welcome that from that very good one. Let's move straight to action. As to tell you that let me go start first from the Ministry of Sport. Solomon Dalong begged President Buhari over Super Eagles money. Sport Minister Solomon Dalong has revealed the effort has made to persuade President Muhammadu Buhari to intervene in the release of the money approved in the budget for 2018 FIFA World Cup. Solomon Dalong briefed the president about Nigerian preparation for the World Cup at the presidential villa in Abuja on Monday, and said the delay in the release of the money is giving him concern, hence the need to ask the president to intervene. Yes, of course, Ighalo agreed to win the World Cup trophy. Yes, Olalekan Ighalo Charged is charged to win the World Cup trophy. Super Eagles striker Olalekan Ighalo has been handed a tall order by fans of the Chinese club Shanghai after they urged him to return home with a World Cup trophy. Ighalo, whose name was chanted all through their 2-0 home loss to Beijing Sinabo Guohen in China to replicate his April form, which saw him score 6 goals in 2 matches, thus earning him the award of the Chinese Super League Player of the Month in April. The former Watford striker was presented with a replica World Cup trophy at the sound of the final whistle by the home fans as he bowed in appreciation to their support for him since joining them in January 2017. Ighalo is just 1 goal shy of breaking their tie goals record and will now team up with the Super Eagles ahead of their friendly games against DR Congo next week in Calabar. Yes, still very much in the camp of the Super Eagles. Lukosa Ezewa Echejide joined Eagles camp. Some players have arrived at the camp of the Super Eagles in Uyo ahead of next week international friendly against DR Congo in Port Harcourt. The players are Nigerian Professional Football League top scorer with 18 goals, Junior Lukosa, who recently returned from Bulgaria, Ederson Echejide, Ogbeni William took Ekong, Alex Iwobi Olaina, and Ikechukwu Ezenwa. The players took a picture with Super Eagles coach Genetro and his backroom staff, which was posted on the official handle of the Super Eagles on Monday night in the camp moment of the World Cup band Super Eagles SOA. The players their first training session at Gospel Pavilion Stadium alongside with the Eagles team B to face Atletico Madrid on Tuesday. That is today. Things are getting shaped up, and everything is being put in place to make sure that it was a good campaign for the Super Eagles. And Kenneth Omeruo said that Eagles can take care of Messi. Yes, Super Eagles defender Kenneth Omeruo believed that the experience of the 2014 World Cup in Brazil will help him and his national teammates to excel in Russia. He made an interview with some journalists where he said that he believed that if he made the 23-man squad, his experience will help the team to actually put Lionel Messi in cage. We're going to see how far that one will go. And of course, this one coming from Ezenwa, the soon-to-be number 1 goalkeeper of the Super Eagles. Yes, Yimba goalkeeper Ikechukwu Ezenwa said, "I'm in Eagles World Cup camp to give my best." Yes, Ekewa said he's ready for the Super Eagles battle as he stormed Rio on Monday to begin the preparation for 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia. The former FC Infayimba first choice goalkeeper believed that working hard will earn him a place in Coach Genetro 23-man squad for the World Cup. Speaking to the member of the press in Super Eagles camp in Rio on Monday, Ezewa said he is looking forward to giving his best to Nigeria. "I am in the Super Eagles camp now and I'm happy to meet the coaches and the players already in camp." Ezewa has said, "I am here to work hard and give my best. The coach has told us that he wants every player to work hard and I'm sure we are not going to disappoint him. This is a World Cup and everybody is looking forward to it, and I believe we all have to work together as a team to ensure that we do well in Russia." Ezewa concludes. Yes, sir. And of course, still very much what's happening in the camp of Super Eagles. The goalkeeper coach Aloyago said, "We will select Eagles goalkeepers on merit. We will select Eagles goalkeepers unmerited. The Super Eagles goalkeeper Tony Aloyhago insists the four goalkeepers goalkeeper before they take that one again. The Super Eagles goalkeeper Tony Aloyhago insists that the four goalkeeper in the team 30-man provisional squad for 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia will get squad opportunity to prove their worth. The quarterlet of Ikechukwu Ezenwa, Daniel Akoyi, Francis Izoro and Dele Ajiboye will vie for the 3 slots reserved for goalkeepers in the 23-man squad. Ezenwa, Izoro, Akoyi were called up for the team's last 4 games against Algeria, Argentina, Poland and Serbia. Ajiboye, who was outstanding for Plateau United in their title success in Nigeria Professional Football League last season, was also part of the team in some of the qualifying games. He is seen by many of having little chance of making at the final squad to Russia, having been overlooked by Anna of the side Genetro in recent times. But Aloyhago, who was part of the Super Eagles squad in Nigeria's debut at the FIFA World Cup at the USA '94, said the selection will be done unfair and square. Yes, I told you before that the Minister of Sports saying that they will not stop the game at the friendly match between Nigeria and Congo. Sport Minister Barrister Mondano says that next Monday international friendly game between Nigeria and the Democratic Republic of Congo at the Adoke Alamaseka Stadium in Port Harcourt will go ahead as scheduled, despite the outbreak of the deadly Ebola disease in the country Sub-Saharan Africa. The law disclosed this yesterday at the presidential villa in Abuja after briefing President Muhammadu Buhari on Nigerian preparation for the 21st FIFA World Cup, which starts next month in Russia. He explained that the game designed to send off the Super Eagles to their 6th FIFA World Cup would not be called off because of the outbreak, but the stringent precautionary measures will be taken. Nigeria is going to play the friendly in DRC. I have discussed with the Ministry of Health and World Health Organization in anticipation. We have reviewed the situation and adequate information about it, so we have agreed on the major approaches. I said adding those players, technical officials and all other accompanying officials will be screening both at the departure point in Kinshasa and arrival point in Port Harcourt. The DR Congo team is coming through a chartered flight, and those coming for the match will be using that charter flight, and they will have been screened from the point departure, and they will be screened in Nigeria, as is explained. Yes, of course, it's a very sad one for that man, Aaron Olalekan Samuel Eboe said he had no feelings, he had no hard feelings from World Cup stuff. Unknown FCM Capam striker Aaron Olalekan Samuel said he bear no grudge despite being dropped from the Super Eagles 30-man provisional list. The Super Eagles gaffer Genetro came under severe criticism after the German dropped at the likes of Brian Ideyeka, Olarewaju and Junior Ajayi from the 30-man provisional list. The former FC Guazun Evergreen striker said he has no hard feelings over the World Cup. No, I have no hard feelings despite missing out of the list. Rather, I have taken it in good faith that it is life, that I have no that it is life, and these things happen once in a while. The national team is like one big family, and I bear no grudge for missing out of Russia 2018 World Cup. I wish the team all the best, and I hope they were able to perform very well in Russia. Yes, still very much on bad one for Olalekan. Everybody cannot make the team, and of course, Scott is just in the spirit of sportsmanship, support the team and wish them well. And away from that, let me take you straight to what's happening. Yes, in all the sports, as I told you that Modric Rakitic lead Croatia to Russia. Yes, Croatia have named an experienced squad for the World Cup, with Real Madrid, Luka Modric, and Barcelona, Ivan Rakitic included in the party. Liverpool defender Dejan Lovren is the only Premier League player who has been named in the squad by coach Lakodale. He has included 24 players in the squad, citing 8 from the preliminary list, and Dale confirmed that he will cut one defender from the party before June 4 deadline. Modric and Rakitic with 194 has 194 caps between them headlines, and they are going to play key part in the Croatia team. Of course, yes, Morata, Fabregas out of the World Cup. Yes, Chelsea, Alvaro Morata has missed out of being named in the Spain squad for 2018 FIFA World Cup. The former Real Madrid forward has struggled in form in the second half of the first campaign at Stamford Bridge, scoring 15 goals in 47 appearances for the Blues, having joined for a club record of 60 million euros in the summer of 2017. Morata has previously scored 13 goals in 23 appearances for La Roja, but likes of Diego Costa, Yana Aspas and Rodrigo Moreno have been preferred by head coach Julian Lopetegui. The former Real Madrid and Juventus striker took his omission well, tweeting minutes after the announcement that he will wish to Spain best of luck in the World Cup. And of course, still about players that also dropped. Martinez dropped Nainggolan. Ronald midfielder left out of Belgium squad. Raja Nainggolan ended his international career on Monday after Belgium coach Roberto Martinez left the AS Roma midfielder out of the squad for next month's World Cup in Russia. Despite past clashes over discipline, Martinez insisted he took what he knew as an unpopular decision for the good of the team. Very reluctantly, my international career comes to an end, the 29-year-old Nainggolan wrote in English on his Instagram page. Still about World Cup, what's happening, going to happen next month. Yes, Sigurdsson made Iceland World Cup team. Everton David Sigurdsson has been named the Iceland World Cup squad for next month for Iceland. The midfielder missing the end of the league season with knee injury. Sigurdsson, Everton record signing after he moved from Swansea City last year, has not played since picking up injury against Brighton and Wolves Albion in the Premier League on March 10. Yes, Johan Berg Gedmond, who enjoyed an impressive campaign with Burnley and Cardiff, Aaron Ganazo have also been included in the 23-man squad for the country's first World Cup appearance by Iceland coach Emil Agresi. Iceland, with a population of 340,000, with a pool of only around 100 professional footballers, are the smallest country to have qualified for World Cup. Yes. Of course, let me see. Yes. Still very much challenging straight to Arsenal. Asset is what might look as if Cazorla might not be signing, but have opted for another club as Cazorla trained with Villarreal. The injury hit Arsenal playmaker Santi Cazorla is set to train with Villarreal over a pre-season with a view to a permanent move. The 33-year-old sat out over 18 months of action after suffering from Achilles tendon injury in a Champions League match that revealed that in November how doctors has told him he would be lucky to walk again. However, Canal journalist Monica Machete revealed during Saturday's draw with Real Madrid while standing alongside Villarreal official in Marco, in which Santi Cazorla a speedy recovery, and let's see if he'll be able to get back to playing football again. Yes, I said Torres Cameo attest for home Eagles. Diego Simeone hope striker Fernando Torres will end his Atletico Madrid sojourn with goal today when they take on the Super Eagles Team B at the Gospel Fabio International Stadium in Uyo. Torres scored a brace at the weekend in the final La Liga game for the club, and Simeone will bank on him and Kevin Garnero to deliver the goals as the reigning Europa League king will seek to end the season on a winning note. Simeone will also confident at the presence of goalkeeper Jan Oblak, who heroic between the post assured the second place finish in the La Liga ahead of city rivals Real Madrid. An European Cup win give his team the needed assurance at the back. That's how far we will go today on today's edition of Offside with Olalekan Efficient. We believe we've been able to do justice to the news, particularly as it affects the Super Eagles and our teams are shaping up for next year, for next month FIFA World Cup in Russia. Yes, until next time I come your way, thank you so much for listening. Thanks you and God bless you. Still very much acting within the range, scope, boundary jurisdiction. Come alive, get on board on this sporting platform. Join me on Offside with Olalekan Efficient. On Offside, we give it to you the way you want it. We take it deep, we even go more deeper. We bring you the action, the excitement, where it's going down and how it went down. Join me on this super dial as I take you around the world of sports. For sponsorship and advert, you can call 070 35 41 51 92.